Hello. Hello, guys. I didn't realize that I scheduled this with the release of Adventurin. I mean, of his banner. But yeah, I hear this is a pretty fast, I guess like side story, which is good. But like, I feel like I really need to schedule it, otherwise I'm gonna forget to do it. I should be good on... Got him. Adventuring has all my attention right now. Nice. Oh. Over top 50. Easy. Easy. Whoa. But yeah, this one is easy because I have triple S Dreamweaver. Most people are getting pretty much better scores even without a double S, so that's pretty insane. But yeah, I feel like Dreamweaver is one of the battle suits that actually gains you that kind of advantage, even more than Sentience. Just because of that quick refill on the combo attack. Her combo attack is like, it's not the hardest thing to charge, but it's also like, it actually takes a while, and it's like, it sort of runs down a lot of buffs. So the fact that like, it just instant fills is actually one of the, is actually like, surprisingly more useful than I had considered it to be. So yeah, with that, it's like a really easy like top 50 push. Yeah, people didn't bother to get her rank. I don't remember Dreamweaver being expensive for me though, so that was good. Damn! Oh my god, most people don't even have a double S. I'm guessing S2? Do you do the new MOC yet? I'm at 12 right now. I think I mean, I can definitely clear it, but I think I'm like 1 or 2 turns below the 3-star. So I'm just like figuring it out. I do have characters that are not fully upgraded, so I'm feeling like once I upgrade them, I should be there. Surprisingly though, I feel like I thought they upped the difficulty like considerably, but just by like seeing other people do it, but actually it's not that bad. Alright, I hear this game mode is not that. It doesn't take that long. A certain Shua? Is that a typo, or is that like what they're called now? Instead of Shu, they're called Shua? Or is that like a new like category? Jesus. Let me just make sure. Okay. I haven't done like any of the new things yet. 90 meters. Let's head for it. Oh, so they're doing this like... Oh wait, why am I using keyboard? Typo? Oh, that is indeed a Honkai Impact 3rd staple. Without typos, what is Honkai Impact 3rd? I am hoping the story picks up. I don't have any expectations from this story. I don't know if I like the fact that like, even though it doesn't feel that way outright, it kind of feels like they're trying to play into like the, oh, here's like waifus again, you know, like, oh, they're I don't know. I feel like Honkai Impact has moved away from that reputation for a long time, and now that I don't understand why. I don't understand why after like such a long time of like having its own identity that they're going back to this like, oh, look at sexy waifus. Only Act 1 is available. Thelema event Act 2. Oh my god, really? So that's why it's short. Just as they had taken care of Donig. I feel like I need to do it though, because I currently, aside from meta, I don't have a reason that I want Thelema. Wait, what did it say? For the relics that remain here, whether they were merely a container or a piece of history themselves, they must be accustomed to people coming and going. So this is going to be like, they're trying to, I don't know how I feel about this storytelling method either. So they're trying to allow us to advance the story while having all these like, I guess in some ways, important storylines being put on the side as optional. So it's like, if you want to find out more, you can. See, I feel like if you wrote the story in a certain way, too spicy makes me diarrhea. Hello, Lazurdi. The event, yeah, I've heard the event is permanent. It's that thing of like, the event is permanent, but the side rewards are not. But I feel like it's a double edge, right? It's like, if you put these stuff on the side, it almost feels like it's not important. Then, like, when you strip it all down to like the core storyline, like what's left, you know? Like, you have to, if you're gonna write something into the storyline, you have to be confident enough to like put it into the main story and know that it matters. I mean, I say all this without having even gone into the main story yet, but it's like, this is one of the 7 shoes. Also, I've been wondering one thing, like, on how Part 2 characters look kind of different. I feel like one thing is that they, like, the outline has been slightly different. Like, look at her hair. It's not as, like, heavily lined as, like, say her jacket because it's white. It has this weird like shader quality that Part 1 didn't have.
備えあれば憂いなしっていうのはわかるんだけど、うちが案内役をしてるんだし、別に昔のことをもう一度見る必要はないんじゃない？
After gaining a deeper understanding of Shu from Gatost, the outsiders had stumbled into Langqiu quickly. What? Oh, the outsiders who had stumbled into Langqiu quickly reached a consensus. Considering their unbridled power, she believed it was necessary to be better prepared before engaging with a living Shu. And they only knew one way to do it. Okay.
教えてくれない？私たちがこれから会う術はどんな予測不可能な能力を持ってるの？例えば猫を飼ってていざという時に変身できるとか。ドニグルがいなくてよかったよ。でないとコダリーの耳を見てめちゃくちゃ反論するかもね。
Songcha is somehow the most adorable and the most sus at the same time. Yeah, I feel like in a hidden sense of it, Songcha is like pretty well written, but it's also that well writtenness that can be missed, but also can just be like overread. Because I feel like she seems like she doesn't know what she's doing, and it seems like it's just an act. But if they don't write the story properly, and they don't have like a good payoff, then she just seems like a stupid person. You know what I mean? So it's like, it looks deep if you look into it, but if they don't push the story in the right direction, she just looks dumb. So is my concern right now. So I think a lot of people are still holding their breath on like how the story's gonna go. Also, yeah, I did think like maybe like the cat thing is a reference to Durandal's cat, but I feel like it's just because Duonig is a dog, so she's like asking like, oh, someone has like a cat variant of like what Duonig is. Sounds more like it.
それはいやー、他人の秘密を晒すなんて少し道義に反するよ。
もうすでにいろんな秘密を話してると思うんだけど。
彼女自身の秘密以外はその様子だときっと過去の自分を私たちに見せたくないんじゃない？
でも私たちはすでに再現された一部のデータで小弱の姿を見てるよね。
はいはい。
昔のことは語るまでもないよ。
That's not okay.
ところで師匠が残したこれ、いつ頃の話が見られるのかはうちらが決められるものじゃないんだろう？中に入ってもいいけど先に約束してもらいたいんだ。本当に見ちゃダメなものが出てきたらうちの合図で目を閉じてほしい。
What? Okay.
それじゃあ一番の見どころを見逃してしまう。うんうん、もちろん約束する。
さあさあ、親切姉さんが私たちの代わりにドニグルを見てくれてるうちに早速中に入ろうよ。親切姉さんは何て言ってたかな。確か恋愛は潜り込みって。他人に？それとも自分に？
I like the side story more than the entirety of chapter 1. Really? Sounds promising. Okay, I'm gonna up the volume a little bit.
それなら断る。
わかったわかった。結局逃げられなかったな。さあ、手を貸して。できればうちがいい暮らしをしてる頃がいいんだけど。記憶と時間の箱へようこそ。
おお。
これから体と精神をリラックスさせてください。記憶から戻る場合は心の中で終了と黙考してください。
That's wild. Okay. I am excited because I'm probably gonna pull for double S Thelema, so I kind of want to know more about her character.
琥珀街？まさか私たちまた？
どうやら別の転送装置を見つけたみたい。やったね。
でもこれは違う気がするような。データ研究所で長い間使われてるように見えるし、そういう空間的な特殊性があるなら簡単に触れちゃいけない危険物なんじゃない？そうとは限らないよ。あの時こんなものがあったら。
Wait, but this is an artifact left behind by by Thelema, right? I assume.
ねえ小弱、何度も聞いたけど小弱の師匠も術の一人なんだよね。すごいことをたくさんしたみたいだし。
それはどうだろう。だってもしかしたら師匠はその一族にとっては裏切り者なのかもしれないし、一方でうちの知り合いのお姉さんにとっては大災害かもしれない。でも
Oh, is Spicy
みんなの考え
the
で
guy
言
who
う
was
な
like chained
ら
up?
かなり単純だよ。
Oh, right.
師匠はごく普通の仙人なんだ。そんなの全然普通じゃないでしょ。
An ordinary
とにか
celestial.
くここは私たちが行ったところとは違う。きっと過去の琥珀街なんだよね。でも目的がないまま中に入ったから、一体どの時代にいるのかをはっきりさせるだけでも結構時間がかかるんじゃないかな。うちがいるだろ。
あ、
She'll
私た
know.
ち一緒に中に入ったもんね。いつの年代だとしても常に小弱がいるんじゃないかな。
うちがいなくても同じだよ。別に自慢するつもりはないけど、たとえ琥珀貝生まれじゃなくても、うちよりここにいる時間が長い人はいないんだ。何年の何月かも。ちょっと見ればすぐにわかるよ。
うん。あなたが年長者なのは分かってるから。それで誰が案内するの？
Also, like, what happened in like Earth 150 years ago? Let's see. I wonder if like the time frame that they're giving us actually coincides with some events of Earth. And then they'll be like, "Ha, 150 years ago, like on Earth, like this happened and that happened, and like it actually like was caused by something that happened
そんな
here."
に遅い時間に見えないのに。
Or is that me overthinking
琥
things
珀貝
again?
にも人が少ない時があるの？
前に言った琥珀貝のことを誤解してるみたいだね。
遅いんじゃなくて早いんじゃないかな。ほら、ちょうど開ける準備をしてる店が。
まさか閉店する羽目になるとは。
仕方ありません。できるだけのことはしました。
Yeah, it really depends on like how well they do it, but I feel like if we do get to encounter the shoes, even if it's a bit similar to ER, but if it feels like it's its own thing, that's actually what I'm looking forward to the most in part 2. Because coming, like, they can't just like throw us new story and like, I mean, I guess like a bunch of new characters is big, but there has to be something about part 2 that makes it part 2, right? It's like right now it feels like we're just having like some new characters added to the game, but we're still playing the old game. We're still running around the old game mode and we're just like getting new updates. Like part 2 doesn't feel like a part 2 yet. And this point I didn't add into like any of my recent like criticism or anything, because I feel like this actually needs time to like get fleshed out. But my only criticism is that the story just didn't start off strong.
行きましょう、店長。不穏な世の中ですし、無事でいるだけで十分です。
商売もなかなか大変みたいだ。でも不穏な世の中ってどういうこと？
Right?
多分影の災いのことじゃないかな。おかしい。そんなはずないのに。確かに琥珀貝にも不景気な時期があったけど、それはまだうちが住んでなかった頃だよ。
Oh. Is this like pre-bubble universe? This, if we're far back enough in the future, it could be like pre-bubble universe, like actual
さ
Mars.
すがにそんな偶然があるわけ。少女くん？まずはあの辺に行ってみようか。見覚えのある店を探さないとね。
Alright. Oh, I can't wait for the update where they said like we don't have to hold evasion anymore.
変わってないね。あくん大佐、あくん大佐。
The one where Senadina will just like automatically mount the yo-yos after running for a while.
ここは茶館？
When did people of Mars hide in the bubble universe in the first place? I don't think they gave us a time frame yet. But definitely like they faced their great Honkai, their great eruption, right? And then that forced them into hiding, I guess. I know like when we were playing like the first act, people were saying this is Project Stigma after it succeeded,
千機茶館。
supposedly.
琥珀貝の老舗だよ。
I mean to Mars, not Earth.
夢追い人も聞いたことがあるんじゃないかな。戻ったらみんなに一杯おごってあげるよ。桜花じゃ飲めないなんて少し残念だね。
今の状況はもう手一杯だけど。
おじいさん、久しぶりだね。今日も変わりはないかい？
なぜ外で聞いた噂と違うんじゃ。琥珀貝は
そこまでひどくなってはおらんのじゃろ。
はあ、おじいさんは出かけて帰ってきたばかりなのかい？また何か噂を聞いたのか？ああ、影がまた人を食べたとか、影が変な夢を見せて姿を消したとか。
新聞に載っておるんじゃ。噂とは言えんじゃろ。
でもそれも仕方のないことだよ。毎年溺死する人がいるけど、そのせいで生きることを諦めるわけにもいかないだろう。
Very positive person.
アンカはこんなに広いのに、影はなぜよりによってこの町を狙うんじゃ。
Wait, isn't Interra City like where we are? So if that means when it was pre-bubble universe, it wasn't split up.
よりによってこの町か。なんだかあの頃のことに聞こえるけど。いや、
待って。
Oh?
夢追い人、どうやったらここから出られるの？ここは絶対行っちゃダメなんだ。
Oh, we're gonna see her secrets.
少女くん、これはあなたの体。
これはうちはもうダメかも。あの頃の琥珀貝だとしたら彼女がいないはずがない。
Okay. But before everything happened in the not too distant past. That strange power imbued with the power to traverse time and space was about to make its mark upon this particular place 100 years ago. So it's 100 years ago, okay? Along with its owner's needle-sharp mind. Butler James? Oh my god, James finally made it. James finally made it as a character in game. No! Unlike some animals that possess natural instincts to predict disasters, these beings, commonly referred to as humans, did not possess similar talents. True? The impending Great Panic and arrival of a man who would wipe out everything, all of these were unpredictable to them. I mean, how do people predict that? At this moment, the only thing that occupied their mind was the meeting among the nobles and how to serve their master in the proper way. And furthermore, how to accommodate her little quirks.
まだ説明が足りなかったのかしら。
Okay?
付き添いはいらないわ。
Whoa! Thelema!
例の交渉でまさかあなたたちが役に立てるとでも思ってるの？
ですが、セ様、我々は長老様たちの命令に従い、あなたを迎えに来たのです。
Oh, I heard this line. I heard this line in Mandarin. In Mandarin, it's really funny. I wonder how they do it in Japanese.
ここに長い間滞在されるご予定ですから、セ様のお世話をする者が。
It's in the trailer or something.
セ様って何？私の名前がセだとでも思ってる？小綺麗な格好をしてるけど、彼女とは比べ物にならないわ。名前は？
Okay, in Mandarin, it has a double meaning. So, her name in Mandarin is Thelema, and Se as a word itself in Mandarin, it means perverted. Like, you know, you like dirty stuff, I guess. And so like he calls her like Se Xiaojie, which is like Miss Se, you know, so like Miss like perverted, and she's like, who are you calling Miss Perverted? Like, are you saying I'm perverted? Like, so that's like the translation is really funny, and I get why they added that into like a promotional material, but I guess it doesn't translate, which is why I was like, I definitely have to play it in Japanese just to actually. I mean, I always do play it in Japanese, but like I want to see like if it translates, but apparently that's a Chinese only joke.
新たに執事としてお仕えさせていただくジェームズと申します。
Well, this guy has no fear of her.
じゃあ私は私の名前をもう一度呼んでくれる？
セルマ当主様。
Okay, now he does.
その度胸がどこから来るのかわからないけど、ちゃんと知ってるんじゃない？誰があなたにその服を着せたのかを。
Ooh.
さて、ポッチ？
Ooh. Okay.
もう言っていいわ。今はあなたよりもルールをよく知ってる人がいるもの。
What the heck? Even after seeing such an extraordinary feat with his own eyes, he didn't show any surprise. Thelema Nutrescu? Why does it sound like that Resident Evil character? What's her name? Lady Demetrius. Except much shorter and much smaller. With such a distinguished surname, she would have no difficulty in acquiring a certain organization's research results on the 10 Faces of Misery. What was the 10 Faces of Misery again? What did we say it was? Oh my god. I'm going into this. I need to make a list of stuff. Did we say they were like divine keys? I don't remember. Though this is merely his misconception regarding the ability at
ポッ
hand.
チ、あなたはあなたを含めてヌートリスク一族の使用人は全員クビよ。
Enemies? 10 Faces of Misery.
ルールを知らない下僕なんか私にはいらないわ。あるいは
There was no need for her to go on, for the unique sound she had used to refer to them had already said enough.
消えなさい。この場所に興味が湧いたばかりなの。私の楽しみをどうしても邪魔したいというのなら分かってるはずよね。この世には消えるよりも辛いことがある。
Ooh.
はい、かしこまりました。ではセルマ様、どうかご無事で。
I remember doing you guys wanted 10 Faces of Misery. Oh, okay. So it's like Honkai beast servants, like Benares, I guess. Like Benares would be the equal to what one of the 10 Faces of Misery is what I'm guessing. Like back on Earth.
本当に興ざめね。
Oh, we get to use her.
悪巧みをする下僕、失踪した貴族、一族の名を利用して私をいい場所におびき寄せたわね。いいわ、何を企んでるか見てみようじゃない。
I've heard her Chinese voice a little bit. I think Thelema might be one of the characters where I feel like CN does slightly better, for me at least for now. But also, did you know Thelema is actually like a cult? I was gonna say religion, but I guess it is a cult. I don't know. It's actually like a whole ass cult that's what. Her hair is one half, and her coat other half quite unique. That is true. That's a nice hairstyle.
そこのあなた、お待ちを。
あら、何か？
Even though the girl in front of her had always scoffed at the aristocratic dress code and was accustomed to sewing every piece of clothing herself, for some reason anyone could immediately sense her ineffable nobility.
そう緊張しないで。私も初めてここに来たの。だから聡明でマナーを知っていそうな方にここの状況を聞こうと。
Why the change in character?
そうなの。お嬢さんは人探しに来たのかしら。
ええ、白
Oh!
という名字の男性を探してるの。彼は目立つはずなのに、どうしてかここに来てから行方不明になってしまって。だから私も身の安全が心配なのよ。英才のこともそうだけど、この町に何か変なものが現れたりしてない？
Leaving the shadow calamity aside.
英才だけでも十分なのにそれ以外があるとでも言うの？でもそうね、確かに夜にこんな風に歩き回る勇気はないわ。私は運よくそういうのに遭遇したことはないんだけど、噂によると最近琥珀街の英才がどんどんひどくなってるらしいの。
でもそれって日常生活に影響を与えるほどではないのよね。
どうかしらね。今のアンカはどこもこんな感じでしょ。でなかったらずっとここにいたりしないわ。
はあ、外の噂とは全然違うじゃない。命を根絶やしにする不吉な地がこんな姿でいるわけないでしょ。ありがとう。ちなみにあなたのセンスは結構違うわね。この町のほとんどの麻袋よりはずっとマシよ。
Interesting pose.
少なくともあなたに服をプレゼントしなければならないとは思わないわ。
Okay. Annoyed stranger.
どっかに行け。
Whoa!
申し訳ないけどよく聞き取れなかったわ。あなた
Oops.
人間の言葉がわからんのか。お前みたいなガキの世間話に付き合う暇は
Oh,
ねえよ。
that was actually quite on point. I cut in and he sort of like cut her off mid conversation.
家に帰って父親に影の話でもしてやがれ。
Ooh.
人間の言葉ならわかるわ。でも自分は人間だと思ってない人がいるみ
Oh, she gonna kill him.
たい。もともと表向きの貴族のやり方は通用しないと思ってたわ。だったらポッチ
Oh.
おい、犬を呼んでるつもりか。クソガキめ。俺は
His barking ended then and there. It wouldn't be difficult for anyone present to notice how this man lost the light in his eyes in a flash. Although the girl wasn't very quick at tearing hearts apart, this weak-willed ordinary man didn't need to see it all to be reduced to this state.
ええ、これで様になったわね。さて、質問に答えなさい。
Oh, she's quite powerful,
こ
huh?
の
はい、セルマ様。
Wait.
ええ、これで様になったわね。さて、質問に答えなさい。この辺りで何か変わったことはあった？
Okay, I'm warming up to the JP voice now.
この辺りでは何も起こっていません。あったとしても些細なことばかりです。例えば私の後ろにある受け役補はもともとは老舗の薬屋で評判も良かったのですが、少し前に町中で原因不明の疫病が流行りだし、たくさんの人々が薬を買いに押し寄せました。結果天使が間違った薬を出し、そのせいでたくさんの人が体調を崩し、薬屋も徐々に開けなくなってしまったのです。
I feel like yes and no. Like like in Mandarin, like calling someone a dog is like pretty much of an insult. But I feel like maybe in current times, it's not as bad as like before. just like times changing, you know.
疫病。 それも英才によるものでしょうね。
はい、そういう噂もあります。ですが、噂は所詮噂です。天使が間違えただけかもしれません。しかし、セルマ様がそうおっしゃるのなら、きっとその通りなのでしょう。
Whoa, she didn't even have to introduce herself. She just like took control of him and then now he even knows her name. Interesting.
他の店も似たようなものです。飲食店の味がますます悪くなったり、質屋が客のものを横領したり、時計屋の店主が腰を痛めたり、別に珍しいことは起きていません。ですが、そういうことが増えているので、なぜよりによって琥珀街で起きているのかと、みんなは理解に苦しんでいます。
Okay.
無駄話ばかりね。
I'm upping the volume yet a bit.
本当に何もないなら、私がここに来る必要はないじゃない。さあ、日の出の方向に向かって走りなさい。靴がボロボロになるまで止まっちゃダメよ。これより先の状況はあなたには耐えられないと思うわ。
Oh, this is like that X-Men ability. The one, Oh, there was an X-Men there was a mutant in X-Men who could do this. Like if they touch you, they can give you like a command and you'll have to like your brain will just like fulfill the command at all costs.
残念ながら、あなたのような粗末な人は私の下僕になる素質もないわ。あら、誰かがついてきてるみたいね。
Ooh.
さっきのことを見てもまだ逃げないなんて大した度胸じゃない？
She's just off that.
それとも
I mean, once his shoes wear out, he can stop walking.
やっぱり最初から双心があるから空気を読んで難しいと知っていて。
それは当主様。
What?
私についてきて何がしたいの？使えるなんてのは嘘で、本当は私を監視してるのよね。ねえ。
Ooh. Ooh.
まさか当主様、そんなつもりはございません。
ねえ。
Oh.
白家との交渉は非常に重要です。そのためどうしてもおそばにいるようにと長老様たちに命じられまして。
Who are the elders?
つまりあなたの言う当主よりもあの老いぼれたちの言葉の方が重みがあるってしょうがないわよね。私は仕事をせずに毎日凶楽にふける当主だもの。
Okay.
あなたたちも外の噂を聞いたでしょ。強盗、密室、消えた使用人、それと変わった拷問器具。
Interesting. Okay. Also, look at that excuse for piece of pants. Jesus Christ. Look at how small that thing is. I mean, I feel like I've played Thelema in the beta before, but Jesus, looking at it like this close, oh my god.
確かにあなたが従うべき相手には見えないわよね。
それはご冗談を。私たちが聞いた噂は全部琥珀街に関するものです。近頃ここでは奇妙なことが頻発しています。しかもよりにもよってこんな時に行方不明になっていた白家の方がここに現れました。先代の当主様と白家の関係を考えるときっと何らかの事情があるのでしょう。もしかしたら初めから当主様を狙った罠なのかもしれません。
知ったかぶりのくせに大口を叩くのね。私から見たらあなたたちは少なくとも2つ間違えてる。1つ目、老いぼれたちは普段余計な世話ばかり焼くけど、ヌートリスク一族で主となって家を切り盛りできるのはこの名字を持つ者だけよ。琥珀街に来たのはただ この場所に興味があったから。
興味ですが、ここは。
ええ、お父様は白家を潰した後、すぐにこの世を去った。そのせいで私は彼らにとって一番の復讐相手になったわ。
Oh, Civil War.
行方不明になった白家の子息がこの時期に何もしないわけがない。さらに異常現象と怪物の噂を加えるとここはより刺激的に見える。そう思わない？最近の娯楽にそろそろ飽きてきたと感じてたら、新しい茶番を用意してくれる人がいるなんてね。
I forbid you to diminish that pleasure of mine. The butler finally understood the attitude she conveyed. Also, Amber Street. Screenshot. As the new butler, he failed to measure his master's character with sufficient memory, or he would have realized that venturing into the place where her sworn enemy hid and rumored to abound in disaster alone was but usual amusement for the
な
girl.
ら長老様に命じられた任務もただそばで見てるだけでこなせるのか。
Yep,
それとも
sounds easy enough. For no reason, he felt a tinge of fear built on apprehension. If the girl did have the confidence to walk away from such danger, that would make her a far more terrifying existence than the former. Okay.
二つ目は、長老たちが流した噂はもしかしたら事実かもしれないわね。え？消えた使用人と拷問器具のことよ。
お待ちください、当主様。
Wait, I wonder if she can read minds.
遅いわ。もちろん私の前で後悔しても構わない。でもそれはお仕置きを受けた後のことよ。あなたたちに説明しようとするなんて、結局のところあなたたちは私の下僕でしかないのに、その事実をあなたたちの魂にもう一度焼き付ける必要があるみたい。
In a few moments, this butler's previous misunderstanding will be cleared up. The chains he saw perhaps weren't the tools developed by an organization. Unfortunately, it was too late. Oh. 100 years ago, the title Shoe of Pleasure had not rung out across Antares with the mad feasts that everyone has come to know today. But the power that belonged to her was sprouting in secret, and under some clever disguise, was exercising its right to trample.
ああ、そうだったわ。従うべき相手なんて概念はこの世に存在しない。なぜならそれはそもそもあなたが決めていいものじゃない。すぐにわかるはずよ。あなたはもうクビになったし、そろそろふさわしい服に着替えるべきよね。
Okay. Ooh.
当主様、それは一体。
緊張しないで。彼女たちはただ下僕としてあるべき姿に戻っただけ。そしてすぐにあなたも彼女たちと同じように私にどうひざまずくべきかを覚えるわ。
Oh, okay. What's the matter? Your expression has suddenly darkened. This isn't good. Could it be a prelude to this shadow calamity? Overwhelmed by fear, consumed by shadows, ending up dead in the streets. I've seen too many other examples before you. Come on, let me hear it. What wicked thoughts have you been hiding? I've already... Someone else sent you. Okay. Wait, why are we getting... okay. Aren't these sections like in Stario instead? So you're not actually afraid of me, but of those old geezers who sent you to monitor me. I'm not that naive. First, they snatched a large share of the industry market. Then they sent me, the only person qualified to negotiate with the Bai family. And finally, they arranged for someone to keep an eye on me. Hello, Griseo. In the best case, if I make even the slightest mistake, a report impeaching me will be sitting at your desks. But in worst case, if I were to unfortunately perish in the shadow calamity, that would suit them even better. That's the gist of it, isn't it? Little silent already? Why? Afraid of giving yourself away? So you're willing to risk my anger for the sake of the Elder's mission. Very well, this makes things more interesting. Let me guess. Perhaps the reason is... that... You refuse to accept life over someone's underling, terrified at the thought of losing your freedom forever. But do you have a choice? Becoming someone else's lackey, serving as a pawn in their scheme, did you think you could erase your past failures with that? You couldn't even stalk me properly. What do you think will happen to you when you go back? I didn't expect... How has it come to this? Indeed, that's why I said there is no person you should submit to in this world, but only the person you must submit to. Okay? Now then, kneel. Wait, what? Oh! What the heck is this? Yeah. What in the... Oh no, she made him a dress! Besides begging for mercy, you have no other way out. Forgiveness is expensive. Freedom is the precious air on the mountaintop, not meant for the weak. Empty your mind, stop thinking, and let me dominate you. That's your only value. Whoa! Oh! I submit to you, Lady Thelema. Trial completed! Everything seemed to have happened in the blink of an eye.
受け取っておくわね。あなたの忠誠と恐怖を。
At this moment, the ritual known as Fear Gathering. Oh, she just did the Fear Gathering. So that means they're already in the Bubble Universe? Had not yet become a necessity of life in Langqiu. Okay, not yet. And even the title Shu didn't bear the significance that would be later granted by the man whose surname was Bai. But indeed, there was more than one person who had already discovered the subtle connection between fears and shadows at this moment, and had used their own means to exploit it. The best way to control 10 people with 10 bullets is to control 9 people with 9 bullets. Okay? And as someone of higher status who knew well how to manipulate fear, she could naturally subdue fear more easily. Oh, so she has like an advantage due to the nature of like the shadow thing. That kind of makes her like stronger? Within moments, the girl had captured his fears, wielding them as an abnormal shadow to exert total control over him. Yet, at least outwardly, though more effort was put in, the gains did not equal those of the past. Although the butler involuntarily assumed a respectful posture, he appeared to not have completely lost himself. There was still a gleam in his eye. So they did say like it works on weak-minded people, right? So if you have a strong mind, I suppose you can resist her power like a lot stronger. So it's probably one of those abilities where the main characters probably would not get affected by. However, that gleam in his eye screamed of fear and anger.
その通りよ。あなたの意識を奪うなんて余計な真似はしなかったわ。
Oh, wait, she's just holding back.
あなたが頭を下げて命令を聞くときは、身の程をわきまえないような考えを抱いてた方がいいの。
Oh.
人を噛むペットの方がからかいがいがある。そうよね。とにかく力は少し物足りないけど、まあまあ使えるでしょう。 あなたのことは祖父でいいわね。
Oh. Although the butler's rank was defined by the girl with a rather strange term, he no longer could show hesitation.
かしこまりました。セルマ様のおっしゃることに間違いはございません。
Oh, she's quite dangerous.
私にできることはございますか？
まだその時じゃないわ。それにあなたの本体だけじゃ私の力になれるような場面なんて。あら。
Oh.
へえ。一匹だけじゃなかったみたいね。
Oh, this is the song chair we saw in like the cover page. Wait, where are we going? Past song chair.
ふん。
What the heck is
か
that?
くれんぼをするつもり？原始的なお遊びだけど趣があるわね。
What?
でもネズミを捕まえるくらいなら私が自ら動く必要はない。ちょうどいいわ。あなたに奉仕してもらう時が来た。
Why would you think that's a good hiding spot? When a character approaches an object that can be moved by the Shadow Servant skill, a lift mark will appear. Use the skill to summon a Shadow Servant to move the object.
もう降参するよ。うちは何も見てない。何も見てないから。殺さないで。いろいろと話し合おう。
I wonder if we'll get this as a costume.
私と話し合うって最初から自分のことをずいぶん上位に置いてるのね。
No.
だってほら、うちは震えるくらい怯えてるんだよ。そうだろ？全然勝てないし。だから話し合ってみるしかないんだ。
あの老いぼれたち、私を一体何だと思ってるのかし
She's
ら。
probably not a spy from them.
一人二人とこんなやつばかり。
Exuding elegance, the girls slowly reach forward. Oh! When did it become night time? But okay, I'll take it.
やめてやめて、お願い。うちも琥珀街に来たばかりで何も知らないよ。あんな風に変えないで。言うことを聞いてほしいなら一言で聞くから。うちは自己管理が得意だよ。
So this is when Songchair became a shoe, or like it should be around that time.
いいでしょう。だったらその目障りな麻袋を脱ぎなさい。
Yeah.
そんな下品なセンス見てられないわ。
So her current costume was given by Thelema? We're in an empty alley and demanding that is still too much. Fought the tracker who just realized that gunny bag referred to what she wore. But judging from the magic this noble lady had performed, the demand spoke for a threat even more terrifying than death. Okay.
わかった。どうせ今はそんなに寒くないし、お金も大して持ってないし。
Okay.
服は畳んでおいた方がいい？
あなた案外面白いわね。はいはい、もう立ち上がっていいわ。名前教えて。
脱がなくていいの？
何？がっかりしてるみたいね。早く質問に答えなさい。
うちは小弱。職業はあちこちで生活費を稼いでる。つまりそのちょっとした商売をしてるんだ。
スリかそれとも詐欺かしら。
Oh.
とんでもない。
確かにうちの格好は綺麗じゃないけど、後ろめたいことは一度もしてないよ。
そうむしろ俊敏な方だと思ってるのだけど、とてもおとなしい人には見えないわ。
足の速さはうちの唯一の長所だから、儲け話があればすぐそこに行かなくちゃ。遅れたらもう何もなくなっちゃうしね。
へえ。じゃああなたはどんな得のためにこそこそと私をつけてきたの？
だってあんた、いや、あなた様の宝石があまりにも高価。いやみんなと違う雰囲気を持ってるから、もしかしたら大儲けする機会があるかもって思ったんだよ。
Okay.
後ろめたいことはしてないね。
琥珀街に来た理由はそれだよ。
Okay.
近頃この辺では噂が絶えないだろ。英才が頻発してるとか、貴族が災難にあったとか、虎穴にいらずんば孤児を得ずっていう言葉があるように、もしかしたらそこに大儲けする機会があるんじゃないかなって思って。
災難にあった貴族？あなたは何を知ってるの？
いや実は違うんだ。
Oh
少しでも
no.
聞いてもらえるようにちょっと話を持っただけ。
Digging a deeper and deeper
と
hole.
にかく危険な場所にこそ機会があるってこと。うちは事前にここの噂や路地を全部覚えたんだ。あなた様から逃げるためにはしっかり準備しなきゃ。結局逃げきれなかったけど、本当にわざと使用人を教育するところを盗み見たわけじゃない。この路地を出たらすぐに記憶を消すから。だからお願い、うちを殺さないで。あんな風にしないで。
Okay.
その辺にして、殺すなんてそんなおかしな趣味を持つ変態に見えるわけ？
Whoa. Okay.
それはまさか。あなた様は気高くて権力があって。
あら、別に訂正しようとしてるわけじゃないわ。あなたの推測も間違ってない。ただ殺すなんてそこまでセンスは悪くないわよ。私はね、そんなあっさりとしたことはしたくないの。これからあなたも分かってくるはずよ。無駄話はやめましょう。確かに案内する下僕が必要だわ。ここの路地を全部覚えてるって言ったわよね。それを証明する時が来たわよ。
それは。
何？下僕が嫌なの？そうね。もしかしてペットの方になりたい？
うちを許してくれるならもちろん何だってするよ。
Okay.
でも下僕って結局うちをあんな風にするんじゃないの？ほら、シュシュッとした黒い塊が出てきてパパッともみくちゃにして、一人また一人と魂を奪っていく、そんな感じの。
How did she become a shoe?
どうせあなたには
I
理
mean,
解
Song
でき
Share.
ないし、詳しく知る必要もないわ。とにかく彼らは死んでないし、魂を失ったわけでもない。私の従者になっただけよ。まだあなたには必要ないわ。あなたが琥珀街のことを何も知らないって分かった時に、
Oh.
ちゃんと味わわせてあげても
Also, I just remembered, like
別に遅くはないしね。
everyone is watching this, right? Like all the entire like part 2 crew is like here watching this replay of history.
それとも縛られた方がやる気が出るタイプなら別に今からでも。
大丈夫、それは結構だから。ちゃんとあなた様の言うことを聞くから。
いいかね。そのあなた様っていうのもやめて。とりあえず セルマ様って呼びなさい。せっかくのチャンスなんだから無駄にしないように。
Okay.
もちろん。セルマ様はどこに行く？まずは食事に連れて行こうか。
Thinking of the street view she had previously seen, she frowned unconsciously.
ほら、講談師の話にもよく出てくるだろ。高貴な人は庶民的な食べ物に魅了されるって。
結構よ。私は白球という人間を探してるの。彼は琥珀街の噂と関係があるのかもしれないし、ないのかもしれないけど、ここの光景は私が聞いていた噂と全く違うわね。でも彼がそんなことをやってみせたとは思えない。とに
Okay,
かく
what did he do?
この辺の怪しい場所について噂を聞いたことはあるかしら？怪しければ怪しいほどいいの。
それなら楽勝だよ、セルマ様。世間を渡り歩くには情報の速さが肝心だ。ついてきて。こんな世の中じゃいいことはなかなか起こらないけど、厄介事を探してるならむしろ簡単だよ。
Okay. Let's move. Oh, she runs so slowly.
今度はどんな場所なの？
それは例の白球って人については聞いたことはないけど、変な出来事と白という名字の人間といったらここしか思いつかないんだ。
変な出来事？
その通り。でも怪物とかじゃなくて変な病気なんだ。見てて。
As they spoke, she knocked on the door.
どうしたのかね、お嬢さん。
Oh,
邪魔してごめんね。ここはチンおばあちゃんの家かな。
私に用があるのかい？孫娘の舞踊の授業は今日じゃないじゃろう。
why is the NPC like replaying its animation? Like the loop is way too short. No, they gotta fix this, man. She's glitching.
ああ、わかったよ。私ったら本当に物忘れが激しいね。白お坊ちゃまの使いの人じゃろ。さあ、お入り。
Oh,
その分際で
whoa.
そうそう、場所を間違えてないみたいでよかったよ。
こちらこそじゃ。あなたたちが来てくれたおかげできっとこの厄介な頭痛も治るじゃろう。
This is a playback. Give them some slack. True. Maybe it's just the device that we're using. This is like part of the plot.
そんな偶然が本当にあるのかしら。へえ、頭痛。スズメちゃん、脈診してあげなさい。
すずめちゃん。
Yeah.
セルマ様。
Oh, that one I heard in Mandarin too, because they used that in the promotional. Songxue walked to Granny Chen reluctantly and signaled her to reach out her arm.
薬師？以前白お坊ちゃまが使わしてくれた人たちは疫病に薬はないと言っておったが、自分たちが開発した不水で抑えるしかないんじゃろ。
I feel like this script was written for Mandarin. Like a lot of it doesn't translate as well in Japanese. Kind of makes me want to play in CN, but I feel like we've already gone this far, and I usually don't switch to CN anyway, so I guess we're fine.
それは古い話だよ。日々に新たなりっていう話があるだろ。
Wow, that's the like they can see the future.
そうだ。おばあちゃんはどうやって白家のご子息を捕まえたの？あの方は多忙なのに
How clumsy, she decided right away.
ああ、あれは1ヶ月くらい前のことじゃった。夜中に頭痛がするようになっての。気にしておらんかったが、どんどんひどくなって、どんな薬でも治せんかった。それを近所の人たちに言ったら、しばらくして疫病かもしれないって、そう教えてくれる人が訪ねてきたんじゃ。そして確か英才の一種とかで
Sounds like a
薬気の
scam.
不水を飲まないと治らんと言っておった。それを飲んだらその日の夜本当に頭痛が収まったんじゃ。
Okay.
災いを払いながらも名声を求めない。確かに噂で聞いた男のようなやり方ね。
Oh wait, it's not a scam.
それからは早く来てくれないかって毎日待っておったよ。手付金も用意してあるから今回はいくらでも不水を買おう。常備薬として置いとかなくちゃね。
それは
おや、どうして急に難しい顔をするんじゃ。私の病気は治せるんじゃろ。
おばあちゃん、この病気では不水を使わなくてもいいかも。つまりおばあちゃんの病気はもうすぐ治るってこと。
Wait, is she scamming her?
なんと。
おばあちゃん誤解してるよ。これは英才なんかじゃない。この病気は珍しいけど治療が難しいわけじゃないんだ。処方箋を残しておくからきっと数日で治ると思うよ。
It went on and on. Yeah, you don't say. After a lengthy persuasion, the two finally bid goodbye to the old lady, with at least some information acquired. Okay, sounds good. For people of her family background, impersonating someone else to get information was truly a rare experience.
確かにあなたは嘘をついてない。本当に正直なのね。
世間を渡り歩くためにちょっとは知っておかないと。知らなくても知ってるふりをするのも大事だからね。
That's one way to look at it.
確かによくできてたけど、紐でつないでいないペットの方が働けるみたいね。あ、別に褒めてないわよ。はいはい、
セルマ様の仰せのままに。でもセルマ様、さっきのことなんだけど、どうして直接。
Oh, like why didn't she just take control of the old lady?
なんて言えばいいのかな。あのおばあちゃんを従者にするとか。
Maybe she wanted to see your
本気で
skills.
質問がしたいなら。
あなたね、何を言ってるのかちゃんとわかってる？それがいい方法だとでも？それとも私がそれをいい方法として認める？
Maybe it's so terrifying it might just kill her.
どっちにしたら生き残れるの？
まあいいわ。ちゃんと働いたことに免じて許してあげる。よく聞きなさい。あなたが今まで見たものは私の趣味じゃなくて手段なの。人と呼べるに値するものなら人として扱う。歯を見せて恐ろしい形相をする者にだけ首輪をつけるの。
Ooh.
確かに
I'm starting to like her.
私は善人じゃないって言ったけど、高貴な悪人こそ好き嫌いをするものよ。わかった？
もちろん。つまりうちのことが気に入らなかったってこと？
Oh, that's a very different line from what she just said, though. She didn't ask why. She didn't ask this question at all in the text written in English. She said, like, does that actually mean you kind of have shown interest in me?
うちの歯が丈夫じゃないから？うちが弱すぎるから？もちろん。つまりうちのことが気に入らなかったってこと？
Oh no. Oh, does that... Yeah, I mean, it's still not the same line. It's like... Did I not, like, matter enough to you? Something like that. It's like, I didn't, like, tug on that string. So that's why, like, it sort of implies this. I don't know, man. Sometimes their translation is just weird. But also, like, it's not an easy line to translate, I guess.
前者にしましょう。でも結構気に入ってるわよ。とにかく例の白家の人間が確かにここに来たなら彼も同じことをするはず。そもそも会ったことすらないけど、こんな老婦人を騙すような人間とは思えない。
So someone's posing as him.
つまりその白家のご子息は偽物だってこと？偽物かどうかはすぐにわかるわ。忘れないで。例の白家の子息とやらは今日訪れるって約束してるんでしょ？
Okay. Where are we going now?
本当にかかったわね。
Oh.
あなたの歯を見てあげましょうか。こっち。
Interesting.
お前動くな。
Oh. Here we go again. Oh my, oh my. I find myself without any toys and I'm quite distressed at this moment. You've come at a good time. Name. Aurora. Status. Stay silent all you want, but judging by your skills, you're one of the lanterns, aren't you? Oh! So that's how lanterns gonna come into play. Also, this is one thing I've noticed that they've always been doing. They've done this with Genshin for a while now. And I feel like they're doing this with, like, Star Rail now. This thing with Thelema is very similar to the Harmony's ability in Honkai Star Rail. And they always do this parallel thing. Like, back with Genshin, they did a lot of this stuff. It was especially visible, I guess. Or, like, obvious when it was Sumeru. When they're talking about, like, the dream, sort of like a dreamscape-ish thing. With, like, the Sumeru story quest. And then they had, what was the parallel to it? It was, like, something like with the Elysian Realm. And now, like, this, like, even the whole effect, right? Like, even the whole effect from the outside, doesn't it just kind of remind you of, like, what happened in Star Rail if you play Star Rail? It's like the whole, like, Harmony ability thing. They always do this. They always, like, parallel each other. But also, like, the timing is so good. And I don't think like, each game, from as far as I've heard, has their own team. So it's kind of like, I wonder if they plan this, like, internally, or if they just always coincidentally, like, I wonder. Because didn't they say, like, some of Honkai's writers went over to, like, Genshin's team to do Sumeru? And so it's like, apparently, that means, like, each game has their own team. But then every time they do this, like, parallel, it seems like they're, like, working together. It's so weird. I'm acquainted with some of them, yes. Also, I'm the one asking the questions here. So it was you who was spying on us just now. And when we discovered you, you led us into the alley for an ambush. That means that you're the one spreading rumors about the shadows everywhere. Were you the one impersonating Mr. Bai, or was it the one who hired you? Not very proactive, are you? But I quite like people who aren't proactive. because no matter what I do to them, they can't complain. They really are shadows on Amber Street. You have severed ties with the organization. I guess it's this one. You're a stray dog who has left the organization. Ugh. Seems I struck a nerve. No wonder you're not even wearing a uniform. Quite tragic, isn't it? A former warrior fighting against the shadows, now making a living by disguising as one. The person who hired you has some sense of humor. I have to give him that. How did you end up like this? Let me guess. Enemies that can be defeated? What you're afraid of is a truly formidable enemy. Oh! Powerful monsters born from the shadows. I don't intend to imagine such filth, but I can guess to some extent. Your body may not have suffered permanent damage, but your spirit has been completely crushed, hasn't it? That's why you escaped from the front lines of battle against the shadows, even though you know that fighting is your only forte. That's why you willingly became a hired thug in these alleys. In these back alleys. Gotta emphasize the back. Because you know there are no formidable enemies here. However, your comfort zone has now been shattered by me. I am the formidable enemy you cannot defeat. You see, I don't look terrifying, and I can't appear on an ordinary shopping street and still leave you unable to stand. This is the monster that you fear day and night. You cannot escape it because there are powerful people everywhere who are stronger than you. This is your destiny. Do you understand? Submit! Wait, we don't actually see them wear these, though. Unless they're, like, keeping them for, like, a cutscene later. Okay. What is up with this scene? I submit to you, Lady Thelema. Okay, that's it. Aurora, taken in as a servant, recounted her employment history with her usual lifeless look. It's just visual presentation and how she controls her targets. Like, with the guy earlier, I legit thought she was going to, like, humiliate him by, like, making a dress. And then I thought they had a character model where he was wearing that dress. And, like, we would switch back in and he'd be wearing it. That would be hilarious. So you don't know.
申し訳ございません、セルマ様。相手は姿を現したことがないのです。私はたまに命を受け、彼の代わりに影の噂を流したり、影の存在を疑う人間を処分したりしてただけです。たまに警告として相手の商売の邪魔をすることもありました。
どうしていつも琥珀街なのか。彼らはあなたに聞くべきだったわね。でも、あの白家の人間じゃないのは確かのようね。
It's a scam artist.
彼がここでしようとしてることは、一族から得た情報と違う。それとも。
She's thought about the many coincidences she had run into before. Maybe Songchair is behind it. Isn't everything going too well?
私をここに来させた理由は悪くなかったけど、あの老いぼれたちのやり口は本当に平凡で味気ないわね。ポッチ？
セルマ様、何か？
あなたは同僚と比べたら末端でしかないけど、シャトルにしてはそう悪くないわね。行きなさい。スズメちゃんを捕まえるのよ。彼らが心を込めて用意した茶番なら最後まで見てあげないとね。この程度じゃなければいいんだけど。
Okay.
ポッチ、行きなさい。あなたを従者にしたことを後悔させないように。
When a character approaches an object that can be shot by the Shadow Bullet skill, a crosshair mark will appear. Use the skill to summon an agent which fires a Shadow Bullet to activate the mechanism. Okay. So that explains her in-game skill with the shadow thing.
ポチ
セルマ様だ。もう会えないと思ったよ。
へえ
What?
本当に心配したんだよ。さっきは焦ってて気づいたら追いかける相手を間違えて。まったくあの人ってば、何かやましいことでもあるように同じ方向に向かって走り続けるんだから。
ええ、確かにやましいことがあったわね。
あ、待ってセルマ様、その人は。
ええ、ポチ、ほら挨拶を。
Whoa.
アウロラです。先ほどセルマ様の従者となりました。
She gave Songche a concise rundown.
つまり琥珀街で起きてたおかしな現象は全部嘘だったってこと？それは本当に儲かると思ってたのに結局先手を打たれたんだね。
Okay, so she's not the one who's running all the scams.
でも待って、セルマ様、何かが違うよ。確かに今までの件はおかしかったけど、何かコツがなければ誰も英才で金儲けをするなんて思いつかないよ。
やっぱり終わってなかったのね。
セルマ様、
聞いてるわ。
前に何度も聞いたんだ。琥珀街の近くにある人気のない教会で影から出てきた怪物を見かけたって。最初は謎に包まれた話だったけど、噂が噂を呼んで、その怪物が確か魚みたいなのに空を飛べるとか。
普通の英才じゃないみたいね。でも構わないわ。案内しなさい、スズメちゃん。人気がない。そこに厄介事があってもなくても、私好みの宝石じゃね。
Okay.
もう出発する？セルマ様。
Why are you so slow? Oh. Oh, wait, we have to leave?
こっち。
Oh, we're back.
やっと止まったの。
私たち。少女くん、今のは一体。
どうやらここが完璧に再現されすぎてて、私たちまで巻き込まれたみたい。
つまり凶楽の術は影の力
They
で人
saw
の
it
心を
live.
操れるの？
Right?
心に作用する力だから現実にいる私たちまで影響されたとか？
もしかしたら桜花と老朽がまたつながったこととも関係があるのかな。今私たちのいる現実も同じように影の規則のもとにあるわけだし。
その可能性はあるかもね。それにしても少女にあんな経験があったなんて。彼女少女のことを次に会う時もそういう関係だったりしないよね。
Okay.
道理で私たちを止めようとしてたんだ。
I'm gonna get her in 10 pulls? Nice.
それは。
Wow, she looks really different.
世間を渡り歩くには相手をあしらったり調子を合わせたりする必要があるだろ。今のはそう、社交辞令だよ。
Okay.
調子を合わせる。つまりその後に何があったのかを知ってるんだよね。
Uh-oh.
それはもう100年以上経ってるんだ。さすがにそこまで記憶力があるわけじゃないよ。とにかく今のうちに逃げよう。もしまた巻き込まれたら。
あ、そういえば今のって私たちが初めて触れた術の能力ってことにならない？しかもかなりリアルだった。それでも現実よりは安全だし、もう少しいても大丈夫なんじゃないかな。
Not what she wanted to hear.
それは。いやいや、外を見てみよう。琥珀街に外の境界なんてそもそも存在しないよ。確かに完全な過去ってわけじゃないみたいだね。
It just has to load.
し
It's
かも
not rendered yet.
私たちにはそれを保管して動かすほどの力もないし。そうだよ。だから早く逃げた方がいいって脅かしたいわけじゃないんだ。うちも確信してないけど、セルマ様。
Oh?
セルマの能力は人の心を操るっていうほど単純じゃないかもしれない。
服と関係があるのかも。能力を使うたびに彼女は相手に服を着せてた。
Oh, wait. It's not just like visual presentation. I guess it's supposed to be in the game, but they just didn't make that many 3D models. No! Well, that is very true to Honkai Impact, so we'll give him that.
形はそれぞれ違うけど、結果的に彼女は相手から影の力を取り出せるようになってた。面白い。続きを見ないと。
あ、それならいいアイデアがあるよ。でも少女くん、本当にその後のことを何も思い出せないの？ほんのちょっとだけでもいいから。
The outskirts of Amber Street, where the reenactment was occurring as normal.
この近くだと思うんだけど。
Wait, so are they able to witness this or not? Oh. Oh, and she's following us now. Also, I just wanted to look at like the back of Songchae. She has like a... Is that a backpack? It is, isn't it? Just like from the... Yeah, it is. Ooh. That's pretty cool detail.
これ本当にこんなやつに遭遇したらセルマ様には対策があるのかな。
Also, that's a really cool looking backpack. I kind of want one now. Oh, will they make merch?
無駄口はやめて早く案内しなさい。
これは怪物
Did
じゃ
you
な
read
く
the
ても
interlude yet?
すごい猛獣
Not
なんじゃ。
fully.
誰か助けて、お願い。
Whoa, what the heck is
あ
that?
なたたちは
Why are they using like Coralie's...
う
Huh?
ちはその明かりの人間だ。ここで英才があると聞いて。
あ、よかった。
What?
私は友達と一緒に影から出てきた怪物に襲われたんだ。逃げられたのは私だけ。
こいつの演技下手ね。
Okay, okay.
私を助けに来てくれたの？ありがとう。でも夢追い人は一緒じゃないの？夢追い人は私を守るために一人で残って今でもこの先にいるみたい。
セルマ様、うちらは。
Wait, so does that mean like Songchae is still controlling the past Songchae? I'm kind of confused now.
え？案内を続けて。これだけじゃ退屈すぎるわ。
So they have the ability to interact with these memories, huh? Oh, this is weird. You're gonna see Helia? No. Okay.
夢追い人大丈夫？怪物に足を噛まれた。
Okay. So they're acting. Okay.
私が手当てをしよう。あの怪物たちは
Oh my god.
私にのしかかった後、なぜか逃げたんだ。
口に合わなかったのかな。
ね。
よかったね。運に恵まれて。
つまりこれで全部3人だけ？すすめちゃん、私を甘く見てるのはあなた？それともあなたをここに派遣したやつの方？
そうだそうだ。たかが怪物にセルマ様が。
衛星から生まれた怪物が勝手に去っては戻る。そんな下手な嘘を考えるなんて、あなたたちはその災いのことを何も知らないようね。でも他に出し物はないの？
Okay, that part just entirely lost me. I don't understand what's going on now.
子供の頃に見た茶番よりずっとつまらないわ。
セルマ様、何を言ってるの？
何？そいつらの演技で私を騙せると本気で思ってるの？はっきり言うわね。小弱、あのチンという老婆のところに行った頃からあなたはもう芝居ができなくなってたのよ。順調に白家の子息のところまで連れて行くふりをして、途中で何度も隙を見て私を排除しようとしてた。そして最後は私をこんな人気のない場所に案内した。ここで本当に危険な人が誰なのかもわからずに。
セルマ様、話を聞いて。
Wait, so she's trying to assassinate her?
いいえ、まだその口から話を聞きたくないの。私の勘違いの可能性もあるけど、どうでもいいわ。この手であなたたちの口を引き裂いて真相を聞く方がずっと面白いでしょ、ポチ。
This voice was familiar, but what it said was terrifying. I am very confused now. I don't understand why like Coralie, Sanadina, and the Dream Seeker had to be like are they like reused assets or like what the heck is going on? As expected, several of the outsiders allowed themselves to be used as vessels, allowing the incomplete reenactment to continue. Oh. Well, I guess it was just explained, and yet they would have to face the ensuing danger.
まずい。 嘘。私たちもあれにやられたらどうなるの？控えめに考えても、少なくとも自由をもう一度失うことになると思う。
But they can disengage, right?
でも
This really wouldn't
できることはまだあるかもしれない。今までの小弱の経験から考えれば、自ら服従することで逃げられる可能性がある。あなたたちもそうすれば、いや、彼女よりも上を目指さないと。自分からセルマのペットになって。
What?
はい？
仕方ない。
Oh, hell yeah.
そうだ、ヘリア。
Oh my god.
へえ、ちょっと面白いわね。じゃああなたたち、針で刺されたことはあるかしら？
Whoa.
どう？
Wait, what? Hold the up button to make a defiled floating abyssal eel. Jesus, that name is a mouthful. Ascend and hold the down button to make it descend. Okay, sure. You can edit the button mapping on the setting screen. Okay.
嘘でしょ？彼女は罹患の術草も支配できるの？あの純子の術のことを考えたら全然おかしなことじゃない。
What?
確かに
Okay.
少しの違いはあるけど、彼女は合意じゃなくて自分の意志であの怪物たちを操ってるみたい。
Oh, that's actually pretty strong. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Whoa, okay. Interesting. Damn. Oh, that chair, though. Okay, so now I kind of get it. So because the reenactment wasn't complete, so they didn't have enough data, so the main characters had to step in to fill those roles so that the reenactment could continue. But then they're also at risk of interacting with the powers of the memories captured in this data sequence. But then what the actual chain of events was that Songche tricked Thelema out into trying to assassinate her? Oh. Oh, so now she's gonna interrogate her. Ah. Whoa. This really feels like the Harmony's ability. Don't think too much. Others don't have the privilege to punish my pet. But that doesn't mean I won't punish you. Compared to the performances I'm used to seeing, your methods are quite crude, I must say. Though your talent is average at oh my god, the roasting! Though your talent is average at best, you seem to have ample experience in deception. Your hidden schemes. From our very first meeting, you pretended to be afraid of death, deceiving me into explaining my true abilities to you. Okay? Unfortunately for you, I don't make the habit of casually revealing my trump cards. Ooh, the intel you. You claim to have heard rumors of the strange phenomenon on Amber Street, and came here to make a profit. That was just a lie, wasn't it? Oh, caught. Before meeting you, everyone I encountered on Amber Street had never heard of any strange phenomenon or the Bai family. But after meeting you, everything changed completely. Considering these points, it's clear, isn't it? The people who mentioned the phenomenon on Amber Street to me were you and the elders of the Nutriscu family. So, you're employed by the elders. Wait, so she was the mastermind. Oh my god, how did I get it right? You and the elders are in cahoots. Ooh. Wait, this might be thumbnail worthy. You conspired together to trick me here and then dispose of me. But wouldn't the elders know how strong she is? Any rebuttals? She was prepared to lose consciousness. From her experience, losing herself and becoming Thelema's slave seemed to be her only foreseeable end.
こうなるって分かってたらこんなついてない仕事を引き受けなかったのにセルマ様は怪物よりずっと恐ろしいじゃないか
She could hear her own heart being torn apart.
寒い本当に死んだとしてもセルマ様
Okay.
これまだ外にいるんだけど
Interesting. Clearly, what she was hearing wasn't her soul being torn apart. Of course, there wasn't much reason for celebration either. Just the act of wearing her clothes meant an extremely frightening future was in store. So the current clothing that she's wearing is actually given by Thelema, I guess.
無駄口はやめてあなたのせいで
Truly the
自分の
Gexma.
選択を後悔したんだけどどちらにせよやんちゃな小鳥は鎖で繋いでおかなきゃねそんなセルマ様うちが悪かったお願いだからうちをあんな風にしないでうちにはまだ食べてないものや行ってない場所が山ほどあるのにどうしてもというのならせめて最後に天津を食べさせて 無駄口はやめてって言ったでしょ。服を縫うことだけじゃなく針の他の使い方も試したいの。
Okay.
シャオビンくらい食べさせてよ。わかった。どうぞお縫いください。
Okay. Songcha's voice actor, though, for JP is very, very, very good. I feel like her quality of voice acting is really like a cut above the rest.
まさかこんなに早く見抜かれるとは思わなかったよ。セルマ様、最初からずっと見物してたわけじゃないよね。
Or maybe it's not. I mean, it's partially that, but it's also like the direction that they gave the character is probably like quite different.
うちは確かに長老たちに雇われた。セルマ様に近づくように言われたんだ。排除。契約にもそう書いてある。でもセルマ様だって気づいてたんだろ。うちが嘘つきだってこと。うちは一石数鳥しようと考えたんだ。長老から報酬をもらってセルマ様に害をなすふりをして、それと同時にセルマ様がこの町から逃げるようにいろいろ仕掛けようと思った。そうしたら長老たちはうちのせいにできずに運が悪かったと認めるしかない。それにその時になったらうちはもうお金を持って逃げてたはずだし、郊外の怪物や芝居をした人たちに関してはセルマ様を驚かすため、うちはあかりから借りたものを持ってるから問題はないはずだよ。
じゃあ白家に関する噂は？
それは本当によくわからないんだ。でも琥珀街で白家の名を語って人をたぶらかして薬を売るやつがいるのは確かだよ。セルマ様、全部話したからもう縫わないで。
Well, at least that part is not fake.
うちはちゃんと言うことを聞いてただろう。どうしてそこまで。
子供の頃から私の言いなりになる人はたくさん見てきたわ。彼らが自由を持つことを許すだなんてめんどくさい。自由は山頂の薄い空気みたいなものよ。弱者が耐えられるわけないって何度も言ったわ。今のあなただってそうでしょ。私が与えた自由を持ってたのに自分を傷つけることに使った。
Her words felt like memories. Songcha understood right away as a daughter of the streets.
セルマ様、どうしてそう思うの？
問うべきじゃないことを聞かないで。できたわ。ポチ、立ってみせて。
Homeless moment.
これで終わったの？うちはもう。あれ？うちは
Wait,
うちのまま？
she sewed the clothing like right on the spot? What the heck? Damn! Girl is talented.
何？本当に別の小動物になりたかったの？白家の人間のところに案内して。まだこの件は終わってないわ。
それは。
Also, the background music. Oh my god. I know it's like kind of like just the area music, but damn.
セルマ様、本当にお優しい方だ。
Damn, your models are almost touching.
その辺にして。別にあなたを許したわけじゃないから。言ったでしょ。人を噛むペットの方がからかいがいがあるって。この町にいる人はあまりにも少ないもの。なんとかして面白いことを見つけないと。
Damn. Now with these like side views, it's so much more interactive, huh?
他に用意した手段はないのかしら。早く全部出して私を喜ばせて。 愛想をつかされた犬がどうなるかわかるわよね。
Ooh.
それはいやいや、
ああ、そうだ。階級を決めないといけないわね。あなた、これからはトルソーよ。いざという時にそれが何を意味するのか教えてあげるわ。
はいよ。全部セルマ様の仰せのままに早速案内するね。
As she plotted a way to escape, the ever-vigilant girl, pretending to be servile, omitted a rather important description. While times had changed, Amber Street was still packed with people, or so it seemed. Although the lady habitually saw others as a different species, it still sounded very abrupt. Of course, it won't take long to figure out what she really meant. What did she really mean? Trial completed. Okay. Alright, now where do we go? We go back to town. Now I really want to know how Songche became a shoe. Wait, this is young Thelema? No way.
みっともないぞ。今日からお前はヌートリスクの当主だ。
Whoa.
もろもろの事務は私たちが代わりに処理する。お前はその姿を他人にさらすな。部屋に戻れ。
余計なこと。
Whoa.
どこから探せばいいのかな。
Oh, we just got free stuff.
そうだね。セルマ様、試しに以前の連絡場所に行ってみる？ここだよ、セルマ様。いつもは指定された位置に手紙を置いて、相手が取りに来るのを待つんだ。ほら、あの建物の屋根なんだけど。
屋根？
うん、任せて。木登りみたいに。
許さないわ。私の服を汚したら、あなたは今後二度と着る服がないって思いなさい。
Okay.
あなた、まさか高いところに登ることで飛べる人より自分が優れてると言いたいの？
Oh. When the character approaches an object that defiled floating abyssal eel can use its ability on, a mark will appear. Use the skill to control the defiled floating abyssal eel and complete the objective. Okay. What? How? What? Oh, there we go. This is so weird. Wait a minute. We get to see the entire city. Ooh. Oh, we can't go that far. Okay. Ooh. Okay, anyway. They don't give us much freedom. Regardless of how street smart she was, at least luck was on her side now. It's too late. A carefully hidden letter had been found, but it only conveyed a revealed identity and urged allies to withdraw soon.
もしかしてヤブヘビだったのかも、セルマ様。その帰る昔ほど自由じゃないけど、なんとか生きるための仕事も見つけたし、これからのうちの担当はお茶だし、それとも肩たたき？
ずいぶん先のことまで考えてるのね。まずはあの白という人を見つけて。
本当にあの偽薬屋と最後まで対峙するつもり？そんなのセルマ様の身分にふさわしくないんじゃ。
ふさわしくないですって。あなたの方こそ檻に戻りたいだけでしょ。この件はあなたが思うほど単純じゃない。私が探してる白家の人間は自身の名誉を重んじないことをするとは限らないけど。 例の白家の子息は彼の仕業という可能性もあるわ。
At this point, I don't think any of them have the title of Shu yet, probably.
狂眼噂とは大して違わないし。
わかった。セルマ様の言うことなら間違いないはず。
The girl frowned. She did not remember ever taking control of Songcha's mind.
意味はよくわからないけど、きっと間違いないと思うんだ。
Interesting.
はっきりと言いましょう。あなたの知ってる英才に関してあの白家の人間はここで一気に終わらせようとしてる。一人の偽物、いくつかの英才、そんなものじゃ私をここに来させるには足りないわ。そんなものでこのままずっと残るはずがないでしょ。
それはでもやっぱりあの言葉の意味がよくわからないんだ。どこから探せばいいのかな。
探す必要ないわ。祖父、シャトル、ハンガー、トルソー。私にはまだ靴箱が足りてないのよ。
嘘。セルマ様、それって。
その通り。一人ずつこの町にいる人たち全員
Whoa.
私の下僕にすれば済む話でしょ。
Okay. Investigate Amber Street locals and find out the truth. Wait, why do these... Why do they look like boxes on the map? What are these? Anyway, let's keep moving. Oh my god, we're gonna have to do this to 3 people? Greetings, esteemed guests. Welcome. May? Not quite the May we know, huh? I'm your personal shopping assistant. May, wait. What is going on? Oh, such a noble and elegant demeanor. You must come from a prestigious family, right? Allow me to recommend the most suitable rarities. Truly a HI3 mo- Oh, truly. It doesn't get any better than that. Jesus Christ. Not bad. I see you have some semblance of taste. I'm currently in need of an observant servant. Come, serve me. Ah, you mean you need help to choose jewelry? No problem. Oh, so her mind is not as weak. I guess that might also be why, like, Songxue hasn't been, like, controlled. Maybe she has a strong mind, and so Thelema didn't even, like... She knows the ability probably would be well resisted, so she probably just didn't use it. No problem. We've just received a batch of rare... agate stones in the store recently. I've seen that word before, but I don't know if agate is, like, the proper pronunciation. No need. Stop fixating on analyzing me. A clever servant who enjoys reading between the lines may sometimes overthink things. I've said since the beginning that all I want is for you to serve me. But perhaps you don't need to handle it yourself. What do you mean by that? You need to change your attitude when speaking to me. As long as you submit to me, that's all that matters. Oh. Such a fragile soul. Well, I think I'll stop beating around the bush with you anymore. Kneel. Damn! Find the target's mental weak spot. What? Fire shadow needles to hurt the target mentally. Completely defeat the target's consciousness. What the heck? What? Passive skill. Shadow needles fly 100% faster. Complete destruction. Okay. We do emotional damage. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Well, that's one way to do things. Oh, now I see why someone said there's a fan art of the fan art of an old guy. Here we go. The Old Amber Noodle House. Not exactly a tasteful name. Shame. Boris. Huh? A customer? Sorry. But we're not open yet. So if you don't have any other business, please take your leave. Whoa! This guy. I'm busy right now and don't have time to chat with you. Hey, what are you doing? I said we're not open yet. Honestly, young people these days are so impatient. Zero respect for tradition. Starving customers until they're famished is a tradition on Amber Street? Well, that's different. Our specialty is the old broth, the accumulation of years of effort. It takes a lot of time and effort to make it. You young people really lack patience these days. In the past, even if the wait was longer, the place would still be bustling. Back in my day. I don't think so. If we're talking about the reason for your poor business, isn't it obvious? The efficiency is low, the location is terrible. I guess the efficiency is low. But that's how it always has been. No, that's not right. You've mentioned before that the recipe is the culmination of all your hard work. Isn't it because you're constantly nitpicking that the process became longer and longer? Even if the business is declining, you would never dare to abandon your traditional flavor just because you're afraid of failure. You keep saying that the traditional taste is not good enough anymore, but you're actually shifting the blame. What you're truly afraid of is that you're not good enough anymore. Looking at you, I'm sure you have had your past glories as well. You're afraid of being replaced, so you shift all the blame to current times and bury yourself in culinary research. Of course, doing that is no different from slowly killing yourself, but at least you can shift the blame to others. What do you know? Oops. I forgot to mention, in fact, quite knowledgeable about catering. Oh, I'm in fact quite knowledgeable about catering, as my family owns a few properties in the industry. Lower your head and I'll consider letting you in on apprenticeship. The condition, of course, is Neil. Now we're gonna cut him a dress. Okay, now we have to cause emotional damage. Storage 7. Oh, we only have 7 needles. I see. This guy's walking so slowly, obviously. Or just kill him. Passive skill. Shadow needle storage increased by 3. Okay. I failed to see how that's gonna be relevant, but okay. I guess we'll find out. Wear this dress, old man, and kneel. Kneel before Zod. I mean, Thelema. Spirit taming? What the heck does that mean? I apologize for not welcoming you properly. I'm so truly sorry. Wait, so we get to deal emotional damage to them at any time we want? Damn, that's sadistic. Okay. This old man was pretty rude. He deserves to get killed again. Okay. What does that do for me? Absolutely nothing. So if you hate an NPC, you can just keep going at it. I see. That's how it works nowadays. Wait, what? After turning on all switches connected by pipes, the power unit will be activated. Follow the pipes to find... Oh. Okay. Interesting. Free crystals? SS Imaginons. Well, I guess that's kind of free astrite. I guess we'll take it. Watchmaker. Oh wait, they mentioned these guys earlier. Oh, there's a customer? My uncle hurt his back and is recovering, so I'm in charge of the shop today. Are you here to buy a clock or have a watch repaired? Or both? This guy's crazy. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, the thing is, the thing I'm currently working on? It's nothing, just fixing a small pocket watch. I won't let it delay me from serving a customer. No worries. Huh? Where did I put that gear just now? No wonder you can hear all the gossips on the street from this clock shop. So there's an apprentice who chats all day instead of doing work. Hey, what's with that attitude? Are you specifically here for gossip? Looking at that face, you don't seem like someone from Amber Street. Ah, I remember now. You dare pry into my affairs? Oh, it's not like I was specifically prying into it. It's just that you tend to find out things when you chat with customers, you know? Anyway, repairing watches to an amateur might seem like intricate work, but it's not something that requires intense focus. Wait, why is there an extra oh my god, this guy's hopeless. Seems like your hands aren't quite keeping up with your mouth. I can't help it, I'm just clumsy, you know? The problem isn't that you're clumsy, it's you're not smart. You're right, I'm The problem is, okay, fine. I just wanted to take a jab at him. You mentioned earlier that your uncle is still recovering. This shop is owned by your uncle, right? Even if you make mistakes, you wouldn't have the heart to fire his own nephew. Oh, he wouldn't have the heart. Please don't say such harsh. I feel like the other one was more harsh, but you just have no pride at all. When my uncle was young, my parents helped him, so it's a family matter. Oh my god. So in reality, you never really wanted to master this craft. Your goal must be to... Oh my god, why am I getting it all wrong for this guy? He can't hear the sarcasm in that. I thought he would. Become a long-term... What? How does that one make sense though? What you want is to maintain the identity of an apprentice or student for the long term. That way you can avoid taking responsibility. Oh, my brain did not go in that direction. What I fear the most is self-reliance and taking responsibility. Well, wow, talking all about blunt words. I don't have much to say to someone like you. After all, in this world, most people can't survive on their own. Yeah, just cut the cloth right now. But relying on others for support while causing trouble for them, that's quite degrading, don't you think? Since you're being frank, why don't you listen to my proposal? If I were to extend an invitation to your uncle and offer you an apprenticeship in the Nutriscu family, do you think you would be pleased? Do you think he would be pleased? Nutriscu? That family known for strict traditions? Oh no, I definitely can't handle that. Please spare me, I'm not mentally prepared. Then I'll let it go. However, there's a condition. Kneel! Kill this guy with all the needles you have. Okay. Die. Okay. Easy. Active skill. To use to trigger time slow for a while and have... Okay. And have 2 charges. Is this gonna be a game mode that we have to come back to? I guess one of you guys said that it's Act 1. A little while later, as the audience on Amber Street grew, the imposter has nowhere to run.
よろしい。あと一人。そうよね。捕まえた。
Oh? Mr. Bai? Question mark? Yeah, you're definitely not the shoe of whatever that guy was. Revenge, I think. This is Mr. Bai? Why does he look like a grandpa? Oh! What's the big deal at this point? Didn't I already tell you that the so-called Mr. Bai is merely a fraud, unconnected to the real Bai family? Man or woman, old or young, human or ghost, isn't it possible for him to be anyone? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, young lady. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's no use playing dumb. Report from the upper society. The people in charge have finished investigating. Starting last month, rumors of the shadow disease suddenly spread throughout Amber Street. Coincidentally, a group of people calling themselves Mr. Bai began selling talisman water. Unfortunately, the talisman water never had any effect, and the shadow disease patients were just middle-aged and elderly people with common illnesses who, upon hearing the rumors, mistakenly believed they were living on borrowed time. As for Mr. Bai, although we haven't been able to contact the real person yet, the glaring flaws in your actions, your pathetic imitation of a posh accent, and the fact that the Bai family crest you traced is missing 2 strokes. Oh my god. All exposes your true identity as an imposter. Jesus, this guy's a failure. This guy's such a huge failure. Oh my god. But even if such a group of people really exists, what does it have to do with me? Testimony from the Commercial Street Alliance. It's only been a few days, so you surely haven't forgotten about how your old friends on the shopping street. About your old friends on the shopping street. Oh my god, I missed that one. You're familiar with the residents of Amber Street. You have channels to spread rumors and methods to find victims. You even have professional knowledge of pharmacy. Oh, by the way, didn't the pharmacy in Amber Street close recently? Your old neighbors have recognized your face. The former shopkeeper of Wu Pharmacy. Oh, damn it. Okay. Where's he sucking his thumb? Jesus, man. Grow up. I was forced to do all this. It's not my fault that I can't cure the shadow disease. Okay. Throughout the generations, who's ever seen such a strange illness? Just because of that wrong prescription, the pharmacy's reputation plummeted and had to be closed down. The reputation of Wu Pharmacy was tarnished, so I had to borrow the reputation of the Bai family. Why? Because no one believed in my old prescriptions and only trusted that young nobleman who was doing research. So he's, in some twisted sense, actually trying to help? I didn't even lie. Tell me, isn't the shadow calamity real? Aren't those patients really getting cured? Since both of these things are true, what have I done wrong? You couldn't be more wrong. Investigation by the Rosin Gang. First of all, your dirty and despicable methods that are even worse than the shadows have already been figured out by my servants. There was indeed a shadow calamity on Amber Street, but faking paranormal phenomena in alleys and hiring thugs to attack those who suspect you, you can't pin that on the shadows. Ooh, emotional damage. Secondly, since you're an imposter, you might not know this. Shadows need to be nourished by fear before they can grow. You spread rumors, sow discord, and through deceitful means, make the people here firmly believe in the existence of shadows. So he's feeding the shadows. This is clearly nurturing the shadows with your own hands, cultivating the very monster that destroyed your career. Because of your foolish actions, Amber Street has been affected to such an extent that, well, at this point, there's no need for an imposter like you to know. At the very least, the real Mr. Bai would clean up the mess he left behind. And you, a coward who blames others for everything, a shameless who stirs up trouble without self-awareness, do not deserve to use the name of nobility. You're just afraid of being punished. You may appear to control the shadow, but in reality, the shadow controls you. And soon, both of you will be under my control. Wow, Thelema! Noble individuals can tame beasts and turn them into pets. But you may not even be a human. Kneel! Thelema, the shoe of roasting. That's what she is. She's roasting everyone like coffee beans. Alright. Okay, where are we now? Wait, we don't have to like shoot him with needles? This guy's okay.
その偽物の下で本物の白家の子息が何を企んでるか。
Just like the others who were dominated, Mr. Bai obeyed Thelema's call and reached out his hand. Then, starting from his fingertips, his body shattered without any warning and dissipated in a puff of black smoke. What?
セルマ様、これはお化け？
Did she just kill him? Damn!
スズメちゃん、鈍すぎるペットは好かれないわよ。
Aside from Songchira, the other servants that surrounded Thelema collapsed like Mr. Bai and disappeared with the wind.
琥珀街は危険に満ちてる。外の噂は間違ってない。
Whoa, she was much darker than I thought she would be. Holy crap.
琥珀街は平和で、何人かの泥棒が悪事をしてるだけ。私たちが見た状況も間違ってない。でもね、二者は矛盾してるって誰がそう言ったかしら？私とあなた、そして私のペットたちを除いて。
Wait, what does that mean though?
琥珀街には最初から誰もいないの。お芝居を打ってるのはあなただけじゃないってこと。
So the entire Amber Street is just like hired actors? Paid actors?
まさかうちらが見たのは全部
Are all shadows?
その通り。一種の英才よ。
Okay, I get it, but I don't get it. Does that mean that before she arrived, everyone in Amber Street had already died? And the shadows are just like mimicking you? Oh, that is so creepy though.
そう。琥珀街を覆い尽くした英才。
Oh, that's the event that Litos came to clean up.
運が良かったわね、スズメちゃん。今はまだ幕が上がるところよ。
Oh, so it's not like the inhabitants died. They were just shadows, that's it. The world shattered, then reassembled once more. The Amber Street that belonged to Thelema suddenly burst like a bubble, revealing false truth and cruel realities.
セルマ様、これは一体どういうこと？
さあ、これこそがこのセルマが来るべき琥珀街よ。
Well, at least she found Songchira.
本当に彼らを下僕にすると思った？私はね、ペットに対しても厳選する人間なのよ。あの人たち。
Okay.
影で作られた偽物はもちろん、影を消さないと本当の姿が見えないじゃない？さあ、後ろに立ってなさい。
Oh, were we gonna fight as
ペ
Thelema?
ットと下僕は拍手してればいいの。
Okay.
これからは主が登場する時間よ。
Oh.
私たち追い出された？タイミングが悪すぎない？
Is that the end of the act? No! I guess we have to wait for the character to be added into the game before we can actually use her. But then again, they could have done something like a venture in, where we just get to use them before.
それで最後に見えたのは一体何だったの？どうして琥珀街が2つもあったの？
Or I actually really like Helia's voice.
それは本当にわからないよ。思い出せないわけじゃなくて、最初から覚えてないんだ。あの時何かがあったのかもしれない。もしかしたらうちはセルマに気絶させられたのかな。
Wait, but how can she not remember? She was physically there.
でもあの時小弱たちが見た住人たちがみんな影だったとしたら、彼女はどうやって相手を支配したの？
I mean, she already showed that she has the ability to control shadows.
前にコラリーが推測してた通りかな。相手と何らかのつながりを作り、それから回収に似た形で他人から罹患の術草の力を集めるっていう。
Well, Thelema is really powerful, huh?
でもそれじゃどうして彼らがセルマの言いなりになったのか説明できないでしょ。
Well, is Thelema like a Yasha?
あの服には印以外の意味があるんじゃないかな。
あの人の腐った趣味から考えると服で他人の階級を決めてるみたいだ。それが影の規則と関係があるのかどうかはわからないけど。
I mean, she is number 1. That is true. Do they really number them by power level? I thought someone said that their numbers don't denote their power level.
結果的に彼女は確かに話したものに相手がなることを可能にした。もちろん今のもただの推測だけど、他人の恐怖を洞察したことで彼女は相手を服従させ支配することができる。それこそが本質だよ。
But does that mean shadows have fears?
それってつまり
This is a good thinking shot.
もういいよ。だから最初から昔のことは見なくていいって言っただろ。
どうやら時間を置いてまたやってみるしかないみたいだね。
でも収穫がないわけじゃない。そして今はそろそろ老朽に戻るべきだね。
そうだ少女くん、彼女があなたに服を。
Yeah. Why did that just fade? Oh. Okay. What is happening now?
7の代役残り1班。王の気概もすべては巨岩のため。
Wait, is this Baiji? You know, I always thought Baiji was number 1.
ぐるっと回ってにゃんこの目。
The reenactment ends here. Perhaps we can return to Amber Street from 100 years ago and recreate more of Thelema's investigations. Master of All is now available. Mr. Bai. I've compiled a list of all personnel in Amber Street that are suitable for subjugation. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Thelema can view the information of each character here. Their basic information and domination progress are also recorded here. So this is like a dailies? You must be in Amber Street from 100 years ago to participate in this mode. Head there now. You can reopen the interface. Yeah, we'll reopen it next time. Whoa! Don't mind if I do. Yeah, don't mind if I do. I'm gonna need this. When is the update? My god, I should usually people ask me, but like I've been so caught up in Star Rail recently. Mr. Penacony. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this like real soon. 25th. Oh, that's pretty soon actually. Oh, thank you, Nerox. Interesting. Okay. Achievement. Obtain 13 anecdotes. What too much Star Rail does to a guy? I mean, I've been keeping... I'm actually... To be honest, even though... Oh my god, I can't stay on the screen where she'll keep talking. I'll be honest, like, even though I am very excited for Lantern, like, Lantern is definitely the one that I'm looking forward to. Even though, like, I haven't really, I mean, I know nothing about her being a playable character, if that makes sense. Except for the fact that since she's teased in the story, it makes sense to expect her as a playable character. And the fact that she has a full-on, like, 3D model, and that she has a second form that's teased as, like, a boss fight and everything. Oh, speak of the devil. I don't know, I just feel like her character design definitely resonates with me more. But I am... like as we're drawing closer to the update, I am kind of looking forward to Thelema, just because of her position in the meta. But like I feel like a lot of what excites me about the character is very gameplay related instead of like story. I mean, like what we just saw from the story, pretty good. I feel like I do like her character. She they gave us enough to kind of like have an introduction to her character. But yeah, I mean like there's nothing not to like about it. I feel like entirely it was a good. No beta 7.5 on CN. I don't think it's that soon. I don't think they've even concluded the EN beta for 7.4 yet. They have to conclude that first. And then we'll have like a bit of a period of downtime before they release like the next beta. But I think we'll be very busy coming up towards the next beta. I haven't tweeted yet, but I actually yeah, I'll be in a couple of days. We actually finally get to get our hands on ZZZ for ourselves. So that ZZZ fund, now we get to find out if they made proper changes worth my money. Finally, if they stick to that TV screen thing, then I'm just gonna save all my money. And I don't know where I'm gonna spend it. Probably gonna buy a house. Thank you. So yeah, I am quite excited to test ZZZ, but judging from what we saw in CBT2, I'm not keeping my hopes up, to be honest. But you know, always grateful for any kind of RNG that we beat. So I'll be looking forward to that, and then so there's gonna be a lot of stuff, huh? There's gonna be like ZZ beta, and then after that it's gonna be like 7.4 is gonna drop, and then 7.5 CN beta, 7.5 dev live stream, and then God knows what else is gonna come up next. So yeah, cool. Honestly, this did not disappoint. I think they did quite a good job with it. It gave us enough. For some reason it wasn't as pointless as like the main story, if I might say that. I would like the main story was okay, but I mean sorry, I should correct that. Not pointless, just like it lacked essence for some reason. But this one gave us enough to make it like most of it, if not all of it, was actually like very well worth playing. I think like in parts that the main story fell short on, this event storyline actually made up for it. So yeah, I hope that it just keeps moving up. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'll be expecting from Honkai Impact, I guess. But that is all that we have for today. So thank you guys for hanging out. If you are a HSR player and you're trying to get a venture in, all the best of luck. And yeah, I will be. I don't actually know when the ZZZ beta is out yet. I mean, they've already announced. They already tweeted that whoever would have gone, like successfully gone their application would have received it. So it's already received, and I've downloaded the stuff into the PC. But I think we have to wait for the server to be up, because we have no way of logging in. So once it's up, I heard it might be like tomorrow or the day after, we'll actually schedule it, and I'm quite excited to look at ZZ. But until then, that's actually all we have for today. So thank you guys for hanging out, and yeah, I will see you guys. Well, not that one. Now I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.
う